Hey guys, so I started packing for my trip. If you're watching this video, I'm leaving tomorrow at this point. So you're watching this on Thursday, I leave on Friday. I'm not really sure where to start. I feel like I have everything done, but I'm realizing that I made some mistakes last time. And if you watch my packing video, some of those things worked and some of them didn't. So I thought I'd do an updated one about some of the mistakes I made and some things that I forgot that I've bought for my next trip and other things like that. Let's start with a couple things that worked really well, just so you're aware. This suitcase in a suitcase option, perfect. So I'm gonna do that again. So I have my smaller suitcase inside my larger suitcase. I will pack everything like this on the way down, and then I have two suitcases to come back with. With Southwest, I technically can do two suitcases both ways, but it's really hard to fill both these. I don't want to. So this allows me to kind of ration my space for my trip home. That worked really well, especially if you're not flying with an airline that allows 2 bags, or you have to pay extra for a bag. That saves you 1 extra bag. You can do foldable bags, that kind of stuff. Some other things that worked really well were these Mickey Ziplocs. So I've actually kept them because they're still fine. So I'm gonna take some of them down. I didn't use as many as I thought, so I don't know if I'll take them all down with me this time, but that worked really well. This retractable Sharpie was perfect for meet and greets. Highly recommend those. And this cooling towel was also great. Definitely recommend that. I found this on Amazon. It was like $7 or something like that. I did not end up using the ponchos, so I still have all of those. I'm gonna take some because it might rain, but I do have my raincoat, and I think I'd rather have that, but this is kind of like really easy to stick one of these in my bag and just carry it with me, and I can toss it if it rains. But I usually just avoided the rain. I didn't really walk around in it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to do the same this time. All right, so I think that covers the things that I packed that worked really well. Let's cover some things that didn't work very well. First up, I bought these Kleenex because they were Mickey, and I didn't end up using them. I probably will take them again, but I might take a smaller pack. I thought this was cool because they were Mickey themed, but yeah, I just didn't end up using them, and I have a couple smaller options, so I don't have to carry this big thing around with me all the time. Wet ones, I didn't really use these as much as I thought I would. I will still take some just in case, but I thought I'd end up using them more, but I really didn't. Finally, bathroom soaps. I took all my normal bathroom stuff, but Disney gives it all to you. Now, these are the ones you can take with you, which I brought home because I like them a lot. They're switching to more reusable bottles in the renovations and stuff like that in their effort to cut down on plastic, but I don't know if I'm gonna take my own shampoo and body wash this time. I don't know why I would. They have all of it there. One thing that also worked really well, my Neatpak backpack. I love this thing. I took it with me every day, unless I was just going at night to a park where I left it at home. That way you don't have to do bag check. But it fit everything really well. It's a little bit small for everything for me, especially like when it comes to having my autograph book and those kind of things. It gets a little tight in here. That's part of why I'm not gonna worry about the Kleenex and stuff like that. All right, so let's talk about some things that I'm packing this time that I wasn't prepared to have last time. I bought a few things that were breakable. So like my Figment Pop, which is right here, they didn't have bubble wrap or anything to bring these guys home in, and I wanted him to stay in perfect form. And I was surprised by that. In 2015 when I was in Disneyland, when I bought a mug, they wrapped it in tons of bubble wrap, and it was really easy to fly home with. Disney World did not have that. I don't know if that's changed for both parks or what in the effort to cut down on plastics, but yeah, I was really surprised by that. I had to pack him myself and be careful with it. Likewise with my ears. I bought the ears that light up with the music and stuff like that, and so they don't fold down very well. I didn't want them to get broken on the way home. Luckily, one of the cast members at my resort gave me a box that I could store stuff in. So what I'm doing this time is I'm taking this plastic tub. I will fill it with stuff and stick it in my suitcase, and then I will use it in the bigger suitcase on the way home, and I can throw some stuff in here. And I do want things like a wine glass from the Food and Wine Festival, so stuff that is breakable. Speaking of, I'm taking bubble wrap with me. If they don't have it, I'm gonna bring it for myself. That way I can wrap some stuff up like that wine glass and things like that in here, and then not have to worry about them too much on the way home. So next up, a couple other things. I bought this on Amazon, is a little necklace fan. When it was really hot down there, and it's still gonna be warm down there when I'm there, it's gonna be in the high 80s, not low 90s. The humidity shouldn't be as bad. I ended up using my plastic, like a bag, to just fan some air on me the whole time. Well, why not use this instead? That makes a whole lot more sense, right? And this again was like $5, $6 on Amazon, not too bad. And this way I can just throw it in my bag and have it with me, and if I'm standing in line, perfect, right? All right. The other thing I bought too was this light. Now, if you're planning to take photos and that kind of stuff, this probably might come in handy. Like I've mentioned before, I bought a light for these videos, which helps with them. But I was like, well, what can I take with me to Disney World? And I saw a friend on Instagram have one of these. So It is a little light, and so it actually clips onto your phone. So I figured this would be really good for restaurants and stuff like that where I can hold it and do some lighting on the food without too much effort. And it is USB rechargeable, so really easy to recharge when I'm down there. I don't have to pack an extra cable. I'm already gonna have plenty of those. And then the last thing that I really messed up. So American Eagle makes these no-show socks I love. They've changed the design this year. I don't love them as much, but I actually found recently a pair of the old design where it comes up higher on your foot. But these are great, right? But they're super thin. So I made a couple mistakes with socks, and I think I've mentioned this before. I didn't pack an extra pair on my first day, so when I went to the park and my luggage hadn't arrived in my room yet, I didn't have an extra pair to take with me, and it was rainy and my feet got wet and I got blisters. It's not very fun. The other problem was these aren't really padded, and while my shoes are really padded, these weren't great. On the last day, which I don't know why I didn't look before, I actually did find some socks that are athletic socks and moisture wicking and more padding, but I didn't have them the rest of the trip. Anyway, all that to be said, I did buy a 6-pack of my favorite Adidas socks. These are the socks I use to work out in. They are moisture wicking, they're cushioned, they're a little bit thicker fabric, and they still don't show much. So that's why I like these a lot. So I did buy a 6-pack of these. I got these on sale at an outlet for like $7. So the moral of that story is make sure you have really nice socks. Don't use super thin socks. And always pack an extra pair in your carry-on bag so when you get down there the first day, you have those with you. But I think that's it for this time. I am going to try and get packed and get everything done. I need to pack some shorts. I need to pack my costume, do all those kind of things, which I will do a costume video right after this, so you can watch that tomorrow for the costume reveal for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'll post that on my YouTube channel about what I did for the costume, how I recreated it, as well as some photos on Instagram to the best of my ability of me in that costume. If you have any guesses on that, leave a comment below. If you have any packing tips or if you've made these mistakes, let me know in the comments below as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe too, because like I said, I'm going to be down there tomorrow, and so I'm going to post some content, specifically when I get back. I'm not going to post a lot to YouTube, so make sure you're following me on Instagram and Twitter in the meantime. But you won't want to miss the videos when I get back and those kind of things, like my Disney haul from this trip and some live vlogs about my days as I'm down there. That's it. I hope you guys are having a great week. I will be in Walt Disney World in less than 24 hours, in less than 12 hours, so that's crazy. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.